Hello everybody, my name is Andy, and I'm very excited today to be starting I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. This is a new game that just came out last month. It was developed by Northway Games, published by Finji, and I'd like to first send a big thank you out to the folks at Finji because they actually sent me a key so that I could check this game out. I am so happy that they did that because I have had my eyes on this game for quite a while now, ever since I found out about it. It looks really cool, and I'm just really excited to get in there and check it out for myself. So all I really know about it so far is that we're going to be a teenager on an exocolony, and we'll have to, talk to people and make some decisions. I think this is a game where your decisions can really influence how the rest of the story goes and how the ending is. I read that there's a bunch of different endings to this game, so I don't know where we're going to end up, but hopefully somewhere good. Now, before we actually start, I wanted to point out one thing which I noticed. It's very obvious right here on the title screen. There's a button labeled Content Warnings. And when you go in there, they have information about all of the, possibly disturbing content that might be in the game. This isn't like a horror game, but as part of the story, bad things could happen. And these are some of the things that could happen. So I noticed right away that, they put this not in the settings menu, right on the title screen. And I think that's pretty cool because then you can check these out. They have even more information if you click into them. And then if any of those things are going to bother you, you know ahead of time. So I thought that was a really thoughtful addition. Probably more games should do stuff like this. But let's get started. We wake up. This game deals with mature subjects and may not be suitable for all players. Nice, they have another warning for the content warnings. You, viewer, have now been warned, so act accordingly. I'm going to try to avoid bad things that happen, but I'm sure something will happen. You wake to chaos, a confusion of light and heat and smoke. There's fire. There sure is. This looks really cool. It's just like an animated picture, but, it's moving around like we're inside it. Your head is pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure how you got here, or what on Vertumna is happening. There's something important you need to remember. The floor crumbles beneath our feet and collapses. Somebody's here. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ringing in your ears. What's going on? You try to speak, but the words come out jumbled. Your throat seizes around a lungful of choking smoke. Pull us out of the rubble. Throws your arm over her shoulder and drags you towards the door. Look at that. This looks beautiful. I love these effects, how it all moves together. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. Well, that sounds fun. Whoa! Glowing eyes. Is that some kind of dog? Possibly. Whoa! I hope it's not a... Oh, jeez. Whoa! I hope it's not a dog. That dog's messed up. Okay. I thought the intro was just going to be like, you wake up and it's time for school on the Exocolony, but we're right into the action. Maybe we're going back now. You're born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship, halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. So it's been traveling for 20 years, and we are born on the ship. Wow. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. They bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet Vertumna 4 in the hope they could escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged their cultures and traditions. They name you... Ooh. What are the other options? Oh, we can put our own name. Well, those are all very interesting names. But what if my name was just Andy? Is that too boring for an exocolony? You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination. sometimes too active. Let's see. Choose pronouns in late teens appearance. Oh, okay. Well, if we're going with me... Oh, look at that. You can do he, she, or you can make custom pronouns. Nice. Just he for me is fine. And then late teen appearance. Nice. Masculine. I'm not going to venture too far away from myself. You have vivid dreams of things you've never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles, and strange animals. Every child on the Stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first signs of your eagle eyes, extra fingers, absorbent brain, super strength, calm temperament, or nothing. I'm sure that absorbent brain probably means, like, you learn things really well, but it kind of sounds like your brain maybe soaks up lots of water. I think I'll go with eagle eyes. My vision is pretty good. That sounds like me. Your eyes have both eagle and owl DNA. And night vision. Nice. Not only can you see all the way to the holo projector from the back of the classroom, but you can read Professor Hal's private holopalm notes. I like it. Very nice. The other kids think you're a little weird, except... Aha. Energetic and loyal Anemone. Tough and gentle Cal. Bold and confident Mars. Quiet and adventurous Dis. Studious and mature Tangent. Shy and sweet Tammy. Boy, I don't know. Who doesn't think I'm weird? They all seem really interesting. I think I'm going to try Mars. She looks cool. Mars is a natural leader. Whenever you're all playing together, Mars is the one who comes up with all the ideas. She can be a little bossy, but that's part of her charm. You're both founding members of the Secret Fun Times Club. Yeah, let's try Mars. I like her. We get friendship with her, persuasion, organizing, and a memory. I was just looking around the outside here. We've got stats. I know I'm blocking a couple of them. Under that is combat and animals. But we've got statistics there. We can see we're 10 years old. We've got a friends menu, a memories menu, traits, kudos, a reputation-based currency. Nice. I hopefully will be able to earn lots of those. Here's our stress meter. And what is this? Rebellion, relationship with adults and colony government. When you have a relationship with a colony government, I have to assume that maybe the colony is going to do something bad, right? And it's like, will you go along with the colony or will you break out on your own? And we'll have to see what actually happens. But I can see that. Yeah, let's go with Mars. You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hal says it's like a doorway to other star systems with the planet Vertumna 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble, then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry together near the escape pods just in case. The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Andy, your dad suits. I know we gave you the weird name, but you'll be okay. Going through the wormhole. Red emergency lights switch on. I've become stressed. You try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you're very scared. The stars are gone. Oh, so here we go. Now we're starting to get choices, and you can see we can't put on a tough face because my toughness isn't high enough. I have 0 toughness. How would I have toughness this early? Did I choose something? What would I do? I would get in touch with my emotions. I just start crying. Okay, yeah. You aren't the only one. Nearby, your classmate Tammy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Mars is trying to console her. She sighs as your crying makes Tammy wail even more loudly. I'm sorry. I'm 10 years old. Whoa, we're in the wormhole. That looks so cool. How it moves around. You're sure this has happened to you before, and you know somehow that everything is going to be okay. Are we also in a time loop? We'll find out. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against the wall head first. And we black out. It's today, yesterday, and tomorrow all at once, and more than just one tomorrow. Lots of them. Oh. Interesting. So yeah, I wonder if this will be something where, you know, if we die or if things go wrong, it'll be like you start back at the wormhole, you know, and relive your life. You find yourself in a place that you know from your dreams. Tilled fields, dramatic ridges, and a stranger, but also not a stranger. Hurry up, she says. I'm not going to let you miss this. Is this Mars? Distantly, you can feel the ship's shaking has stopped. Oh, that was like a flash into the future? We drift. Gradually, your consciousness reforms. You wake up in the med bay. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury is completed healing. They may now be safely discharged. Something is definitely different. Trees? Instead of the familiar blackness of space, bright light from twin blue and yellow suns is streaming through the windows. That sounds hot. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. And there's ground out there. Yes, we're still 10. You better get out there and join them. We will cautiously step outside to our new life. Here we are. Honestly, I love our hair. The blue and yellow is very striking. Okay, so what do I do? Tammy is here. Jumps as you step out of the ship's quarters behind her. You're awake? Are you all better? You better go see your dad. Southeast. Okay. Look at this. It's so cute. The Exocolony. Oh, how everything, like, moves around. I just really like it. So yeah, this is also another good reason why they have the content warnings up front, because when you just see screenshots of stuff like this, you're like, oh, what a cute and pleasant game. It'll be such a nice time. But somebody might die. I think it said something about, like, animal death. You know, you might be eaten by something. Who knows what might happen? It's not all going to be cute and happy, unfortunately. But we'll deal with it. Let's talk to Tammy. You slept for so long after you bumped your head. I bet your parents were worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics near those domes. I would go with you, but this is as far as I've been from the ship since we landed. It's scary outside. I wonder what's falling. It looks like snow, but it could very well be something else. Okay, there's our dad. Another entrance to the ship. So cute, though. Can I look at my various pages? We're friends with these two. We have bird-like eyes. Memories. So these are like... Our memories are like cards that I think we can use in challenges. Like something will happen and we'll have to play them to succeed. I saw some things about that, but I don't know how it works. Andy, your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake from your brain injury. He called me his snoozy little gooseberry. I don't think my dad's ever done that. He's so embarrassing. Aw, you love your dad. I'm his gooseberry. Welcome to Vertumna. Describing the ship. It's been separated in two, and they're making things out of ship parts. And there's greenhouses. It's beautiful. We've been waiting a long time to see grass and trees again, even if they are purple. Before I forget, don't you know what day it is? Is it my birthday? Yes! Happy birthday, he shouts. Excellent. You know exactly what's in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package. Ah, there is some time stuff going on. I've seen into the future what's in this present. Should I just open it? I can tell him what I know it is. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made. Yeah, I'll just guess and creep him out. You describe the medallion, and your dad tisks as he hands you the package. Who ruined the surprise? Was it Seek? I'll bet it was Seek. They hate fun. Don't tell them I said that. I don't know who Seek is. But we got the sun medallion. I was kind of hoping he'd be like, how can you tell the future? Maybe we'll get into that later. You start to explain that nobody told you, but someone shouts your dad's name. I'm so sorry, I have to get back to work. There was an accident when we landed. Don't worry, we're going to fix it, your mother and I. That seems very suspicious. Doesn't sound like just a normal greenhouse accident, I have to say. Professor Hal is expecting you in classes. Or you can relax in your quarters. We'll talk tonight. Have a nice birthday. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. You also have nice hair. Okay, so we unlocked studying humanities and engineering. Give them the old love you too. Okay, so we can enter buildings, then choose an activity for the month to gain skills and advance time. There are 13 months a year and 10 years to the end of the game. Gotcha. Okay, so we're on a time limit till the end of the game. Is that what this bar is? Maybe that fills up as time progresses? So every month we have to choose something to do. I gotcha. Okay, what do we want to do? Should we talk to people? Should we study? There's lots of kids out here. Some sort of weird tennis and rings sport. But yeah, I love the presentation so far. I really like the music. Beautiful. I love it. Let's talk to some kids. You see Dis sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south. Kids aren't allowed past the walls, he says quietly. They say there's nothing to be afraid of, but then why do we need walls? That's a good question. I'm sure there is something scary out there. Ah, we're having a memory. You imagine something crashing through the wall, enormous and dark and wriggly. That sounds terrible. For years in space, you've had half-remembered nightmares of monsters or your ship being destroyed, of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real, but we know they were. They're things that could happen to us, right? Dis whispers, I think there are monsters out there. I believe you. No, you don't. You're being sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me. But I do believe you. They're huge and wriggly and dangerous. Oh, he thinks I'm making fun of him. I'm not. It's not my fault. I'm being earnest. Hi, Andy. Anemone seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. Okay, it is snow. This stuff is different from snow on Earth, because it isn't cold, but it's still neat. You can make stuff out of it. Sorry, was Anemone the person we saw pulling us out of the wreckage? Possibly. I don't know if that's important, because it could just be like, that was a flash of a possible future, you know? Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. What are you making? Just snow spirals. But earlier, me and Cal made a big snow pal. Now that you're awake, we can play. Why aren't you in school? You don't seem like someone who goes to school. School, I wondered where everybody was. I guess I'm going to be late for humanities class. Not worried. Professor Hal is chill. He won't mind. Well, maybe we should go to class. I don't know what the garrison. Security chief. And they also built the sports ball court. Okay. What's this? Engineering. Oh, here we go. I see. We can study engineering there with AI. We can maybe rest at home. What's up here? Command. Should we look at the notice board? Colony food shortfall, 100% negative. Upcoming event, we will be hosting our first annual Vertumnalia Festival during the second week of Dust. Oh, Seek is the chief admin. Gotcha. Take precautions outside the boundaries. Xenofauna have been sighted, and a bunch of people are listed here, but we don't know who they are. We've heard of a couple of them. Yeah, so, you know, the description of this game was that it's an RPG. So we've got the, you know, the card challenge system. We have our own stats that we'll build up by making decisions and talking to people and stuff. And then depending on that, you know, we'll just see where the story goes. Geoponics. Talking about growing different plants, little flowers with what look like wriggling creatures stuck inside. A sign explains it's a decoy, meant to attract some sort of flying predator. Okay, interesting. I will remember not to pretend to be a flower, or someone will attack me. Okay, why don't we do some of this then? You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of this wing is off limits to children. Congruence, the AI beams down at you from a hollow screen. Don't forget to study hard, Andy. Okay, so we can either study life sciences, which will get us some biology and reasoning, or humanities, which will give us some creativity, persuasion. Humanities is kind of more my area, so I think I'm going to do that. That's what I would choose. Professor Hal, I hope you're all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities. Yes, I suppose I am. By the way, if anyone is interested in taking engineering classes, register through Congruence's scheduling system when you have a chance. Today's assignment is an easy one, because I was up late repairing Congruence's subterminal and I could use a nap. That's fair. I'd like you to write an essay on what the Vertumna colony means to you. Well, I've only been awake for about 5 minutes, so I don't know if I have a lot of strong feelings about it. And I can already, like, this seems like it's leading to a showdown with the colony government. My friends are all here. I kind of like that. I feel safe here. Also seems like a trap because it keeps hinting that there's dangerous stuff around. And when you're talking to Dis, it's like there's monsters out there and you could be like, I feel good. My parents are here and we're inside the walls. Like, that is not going to last, man. My friends are all here. You write about all your buds. When Hal wakes up from his nap, he asks a few students to read their essays. Mars likes yours because you mention her in it. Ah, here we go. When you work or go to class, you'll play a quick card challenge as the month passes. Move cards to fill the 5 panes and make the best hand you can. The order does matter. If your total in the circle reaches the goal value, you win. Depending on your cards, some challenges can't be won, but you can get a reward for doing your best. Gotcha. Bonuses for flushes, pairs, straights. The more cards in a flush, pair, or straight, the higher the bonus. And they can also affect each other. That's fun. Okay, so we're going to use our memories here. How can I reach 5? Oh, and we get a +1 from the Sun Medallion. Nice. Okay, so our Eagle Eyes give us +1 on, like, toughness skill challenges. But this is a empathy challenge, I think, so that won't... Oh, no, sorry. If you win a red challenge, we get a +1 to skill. That's nice, but this isn't a red challenge, so it doesn't matter. So I think we just want to do... that. We've got 3 zeros together, 2 1s together, colors are together for the flushes. I think that's about as good as we can do, right? Nice. Get some creativity. We got some more stats. Excellent. Your skills increase when you work or go to school, with extra skills if you win, and a kudos bonus if you make the highest scoring hand. Did I do that? I did. Perfect. Nailed it. Working also increases stress, which prevents you from working if it reaches 100. You take a month off to relax if we get too stressed. Gotcha. I like it. All right, our parents have been working. They grow food. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed. Though you can tell they're exhausted, they make an effort to spend time with you. Sorry we haven't seen much of you, Gooseberry. Your mom watches as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I learned some stuff in school about humanities. I'm doing good. Professor Hal will give you kudos if you get good grades. Is that like a tangible thing that people carry around? I guess so. You can spend those at the depot. I kind of wish that was something in real life. I'd like to earn some kudos and spend them at the depot. You know, I think there are a lot of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby or by helping a friend. Mom shakes her head and sighs. We both agree that this colony is an experiment. That means we're going to do things differently than on Earth. You're old enough to start making your own decisions about your education and future. Thanks. We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas for how you can spend your time. And come by Geoponics. We could use your help. Unlock shoveling dirt. Excellent. I would love to shovel some dirt. Early quiet. Mid-quiet. What does this mean? What is mid-quiet? Oh, that's probably the season, right? There's 13 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gotcha. So quiet. The quiet season. And then there was one called Dust, I think. Gotcha. And so this is going to go through the whole year. I got it. It's a calendar. Okay, it's the next month. Anemone. Bumping a sports ball with her wrists. Heads up. Bumps the ball in our direction. We're not tough enough to do a trick. We can bounce it back or look out! A ball is flying towards you! Bounce it back. I can do that. Did we get some toughness? Anemone tells you about the new court. A regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little one on the stratospheric. Her brother Com is coaching the sports ball team this year. He's so great. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should join us. We can do sports ball in the garrison. Excellent. Can I talk to you, Diz? I didn't mean to put you off last time. We can dare him to eat a worm? No, I'm not doing that. That's mean. Hello, my little potato. This guy sounds exactly like me. This is how I treat my kids. What have I been doing? Just hanging out with friends. That Cal's a good boy. I don't think I've met him yet. Have you seen Anemone? Yep. Guess that's what happens when you got enough brothers to make your own sports team. Bertumna is magnificent, isn't it? Seasons, he shouts. I missed seasons. Back on Earth, it got much, much colder, and the snow wasn't half as pretty as our spark snow. You just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it'll be real hot. I don't like the sound of that. Mom's working at the greenhouses. Ooh, spinach and tomatoes. Looking for something to do? Remember, you're responsible for your own schedule now that we've landed. You just have to be productive. Professor Hal is still expecting you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical application. So, start shoveling some dirt. No, I'm good. I'm good right now, thanks. Is Cal around here? Here's Mars. Mars, we're best friends. I don't know if we've spoken yet, though. Hey, Andy. Come here. I have a job for you. Mars is sheltering from the snow under the overhang. It's so gross here. This spark snow could ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh. Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there's no way I'm going out in all this weather. Since you like running around in it, could you fetch them for me? Okay. All right, we'll go get this stuff for her. Hello, Andy. Do you need something? I'm here for Mars soy sweets. She hands me a box. One order of mango, made fresh this morning. Please tell Mars that she can have the scarf back, okay? She used some of her kudos to nano print it for me because it's so dusty, but I think I'm getting used to it now. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. Yeah. Bunch of cuties around here. Give it here. Oh man, she is bossy. I can say I ate them. Oh, okay, so making these choices gives us certain memories. I can say I ate them, which she probably won't like. I want half. Persuasion 5. How much do I have? Oh, I have 12. I can say I want half of them. I can ask her to pay up. Well, this is a conundrum. Normally I'd just say, here's your stuff. But do I want to get the memories, you know? Because that could help me out. But will she get mad at me? I don't know. Sharing is caring is +1 to a yellow card to the right. It's got a little gem on it. I don't know what that means. Negotiating is just a straight 2. Let's try I want half. I don't really want half, but I want to see what happens. The audacity! She glares at you and you stare back defiantly. Okay, fine. You did fetch them and all. Oh, okay, so that's fine. And we got the memory. And she still likes me. We eat some together. They're great. Tammy's a good baker, but I wish she wasn't so scared of everything here. Sure, the weather is gross, but it's not dangerous. Not yet. Oh, right. Seek's looking for someone to do delivery jobs for the depot. I don't want to do it, because, like, ew, running around out there? No. Just go through there, tell them I referred you. Gotcha. So we can get another job there. Back to Tammy. What are you up to? You've known her for, well, your whole entire life. Back on the ship, we used to... She seems like maybe someone you would study with. But I'll just say we used to play with her. She had the best doll collection. Her dad used his nano printer creds to print her a different doll every month for a whole year. That's pretty sweet, actually. Hello, Andy. Do you want to play dolls? I sure do. Why not? I'm 10 years old. You don't think Tammy will ever be too old to play with dolls. If anything, she has even more of them now. She has the entire Spacey Stacy doll collection. Disturbingly realistic baby with real bowel movements. Gross. But you know what? That's exactly the sort of thing my daughter would want to play with for some reason. I say that they must be breakdancing at the club because they move around weirdly. That's cute. Yeah, is Cal around? I haven't seen him. And I still don't. Okay, well, what if let's go in here and maybe we can pick up a job, right? Apply to deliver supplies. You need 10 toughness. Or, oh, I see. You need 10 toughness or 10 organizing. Which I have. I'm good at organizing. With my eagle eyes. Let's deliver supplies. Ah, it's Seek. Andy, you've never struck me as particularly responsible or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be a good fit for the position of courier? You didn't realize there was going to be a job interview. We can't carry a lot. We're not tough enough. I can tell her I am organized. I'll work hard. I am organized. Cleaning your bedroom once in a while isn't the same thing. But lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job for now. They use their elegant stylus to note this on their hollow palm. Unlocked, deliver supplies in command. All right, can we do that now? Deliver supplies. What do we get from it? It doesn't... Oh, there we go. 2 organizing, 1 perception, friendship with Mars, kudos, and some more stress. Let's do it. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry or push on a little cart, stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. Nice, our stress went down. It's fun getting to yell, "Important delivery coming through," and people actually get out of the way. Ah, challenge for work. I see. Okay. Oh, and look. If you don't have the cards to do it, you can push through. It's really stressful, and you just deal with it. I feel like we have to do that every day, all the time. In real life. Okay, yeah, we have... So we can use Mars's ambition, but it takes a kudo. Maybe we call her in for help. Sharing is caring. We'll add one to the right. Okay, what can we do then? There's a flush. What is this little purple thing? Gems matter... Oh, for other cards. Okay. Super goal. Bonus for a hidden higher goal. And we get more organizing. Nice. So we have to use our kudo to call Mars in. But we did reach the super goal. So I'll take it. Oh, and I didn't even think about it, but putting these ones together was good too. Excellent. Awesome. Give me those stats. Oh, and we got a bunch of kudos. Excellent. This week you had a few more bouts of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say. Remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. Sometimes they actually do it, but not always. This morning you were sure Professor Howe was going to trip on the uneven floor in the cafeteria and spill his plate of hash browns. You even told Mars to watch, but he didn't. He walked away, his hash browns safe for today. Mars called you a liar and a dummy. At night, your dreams are all mixed up with stuff you know can't be real. You're chased by monsters, only to be saved by strange people you've never met. You're holding hands with someone you love. You're crying as you help lift a shrouded body into the colony recycler. That doesn't sound good. What if those things haven't happened yet, but they will someday? Anytime you try to tell someone, they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick and need to go to the med bay. You eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? Probably, I just want to be normal. You look at the sun medallion your dad carved for you, the one you saw in a dream before you ever saw it for real. Maybe you just got a little mixed up, or you overheard someone talking about it. And that's how you knew what it looked like. There has to be a rational explanation for all this. It's wormhole magic, I promise. And we have reached late quiet. All right, everybody, I am going to take a break here because we've been playing for a while. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I really like it so far. You know, I know the beginnings of games are a little slow as you're learning all the ropes and everything, but I feel like as this gets going, there's going to be a lot of good decisions to make. I really enjoy the challenge system and how you can earn new cards by making choices. I like that we're gaining stats by what we're choosing to do every month. And like I said before, really digging the presentation in this game and the music. The whole thing is just, like, right now it's really relaxing. I'm sure that it'll get stressful later. And don't forget that weird alien dog that tried to attack us. But all in all, I'm really excited to see more. Let me know what you think about the game so far. As I mentioned, it just came out. It is available now. You can pick it up for yourself. If you go down in the description, I'll have a link to where you can get the game. We're going to play more of this game real soon. We'll start on the late part of the quiet season and see what happens after that. Make sure you're subscribed and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.